Welcome to today's message. It's almost the end of the year, but no matter when you find this message, it will reach you at exactly the right time. There are no mistakes. Coincidences are things that happen for a reason, that coincide for a reason. A frequency has a bandwidth, so you are on the frequency to receive this message, but some of the things might not be applicable to you, as this will be a message for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw the Hamsa hand, or the hand of Fatima, or some call it the hand of God, the one with the evil eye on it. That means protection for those of you who are here. Protection is there, divine protection. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Also, in the previous video, for those of you attracted to that, you would have received the blessing that all obstacles will be cleared from your path. Today I saw for this collective what looked like a pile, a tower of pyramids. I asked for clarity, and then I received this image of stones stacked upon each other, and I know that some hikers use this also when they hike or when they are opening a new trail. They pack these stacks of rocks to show those who will follow the way. So that's just a confirmation that you will be led step by step on this path. You don't have to feel that you have to figure things out alone, or that you have to figure it out by this stage. So go with the flow. Go with the flow of the feminine energy. So the feminine energy is the energy that is strongly associated with this channel, and with the channel I mean the YouTube channel, but also what I'm channeling, as I've always been strongly connected to Venus, Aphrodite, and some of the other goddesses. And also, of course, if we go to the higher realms, wisdom is the energy that I believe is channeled here for those of you who are ready to receive the messages. So let's see what comes through today for you. There is a place inside of you that is like a door, like a doorway, a portal to which you will enter into a new timeline, into a new beginning. But the portal is inside of you. Not all of you are close to the portal yet, but all of you are on the way there. It is not something outside of you. It's not something you can reach by doing outward actions. It is a threshold that you will cross when you have reached a certain level of consciousness, when you have unveiled those parts of you that are still in the shadows. Sometimes when we hear the word shadows, we think it is something that is hidden and that is not good, that we must face and dissolve. But it is not always that. It can just be something that you have not discovered or seen. And sometimes the shadow part of you, some aspects of that, are exactly where your strength is lying. So you will be shown. That's the promise from Source. You will be shown what steps to take. You will find on your way the signs that will tell you that you are on the right path, that will encourage you. You will also find obstacles that will show you this is too much resistance. Don't go against it, go around it, or wait a bit. Trust in that, trust your intuition to lead you in what decision to make. Remember, we have 1,000 things that appear in our reality that we can observe every day. And we make a choice where we focus on, and the thing we focus on becomes bigger. So I will always advise you to first get aligned. Get aligned with what you desire. Get aligned with your goals. Don't set a goal because you think that is what is expected of you. Don't set a goal because of outside pressure or because you seek validation. Always examine the reason for the goal you set, the reason for the desire you have. And ask yourself, does this really excite me? Does this feel like me? Now, I'm not talking about fears that we have when we try something new or something out of our comfort zone. If we are a bit scared or afraid to do something because it is new, we still retain that excitement, that curiosity. You don't want to spend your time here on earth on things that you feel obliged to because they were just there because you were born in a certain place with certain ideas in a certain culture. You have to really unplug from these structures. I saw something beautiful today, and I know it was perfectly aligned with the vision I had where I saw the pyramids, the Tower of Pyramids. I will find the name of the woman and put it in the description. She's a sociologist, and she did a demonstration. She worked for many years examining structures of society, and she was sharing this revelation that she had. She built a tower from sugar cubes, a pyramid, and she said that is how the structures are now. You have at the top the few that have the most, and then it trickles down, and at the bottom you have the majority that work like slaves and hasn't got enough. And then she said the chances of those at the bottom of the pyramid awakening are bigger. Then she said around the pyramid is already a pool of water, and she poured more water. So as the people start to awaken, especially the big group of people that make the base of the pyramid, and it starts to melt, everything crumbles, but everything stays. Everything becomes part of this pool of water. And then she said, it's like a wish almost, that if everyone awakens, the structures will change. Everything will be part of this pool of water or this ocean, and it will contain everything that was at the top also. But then there will be this unity. Then this will be the new earth, I would say. Heaven on earth does not mean that there are no other dimensions, that there are no deeper levels of consciousness, that there are no higher energy vibrations. It just means that in this dimension, in the third dimension, if we expand our consciousness to unity consciousness, we will still be in this human body, but the way that we see things and the way that we therefore interact with our reality and create our reality will change immensely. So that is why many are already living in the fifth dimension on earth, experiencing the new earth. They are not experiencing the suffering that those who are fixated on what they can perceive here with a limited mind are experiencing. And those are the light workers. Those are you and me. As we receive the light and as we use our gifts, we are showing others how to follow. We are showing others what is possible. Because sometimes it is needed for somebody to show somebody else what they have seen, what they have heard, what they have experienced. Sometimes it is needed for us who has special gifts to use the gifts to translate messages from source, or to stand in the gap, to be a bridge between the higher dimensions and the dimensions where this still needs to be translated. Many of you who are part of this collective are people who have a heart for others. And that is wonderful, but remember that the need to help others is still a human need. So be careful, examine yourself when you do something for others to make sure that the reason you are doing it is not because you want to achieve something through it, but you just do it because you can't really help yourself. It is just an expression of the love that you have for everything and everyone. For if it is a human need, we can become attached to what we are doing, and we can become attached to the outcome, and that is then often when things can go a bit in the wrong direction. So also in the things that you do for others, the test is that there mustn't be that resistance. The feeling that you have must still be one of peace and joy and love. And what you do and the way you do it must be authentic to who you are. So always do that test of alignment before jumping into action, before making a decision. It will save you so much time and heartache and trouble. I trust that this message found you at exactly the right time. In the comments, please share how this resonated, or just share your love with the collective. Till I speak to you again in the next video, which will be the first video of the new year, the year of the snake. And I am a wooden snake, so that's going to be very interesting. I'm sending you my infinite love. Goodbye.